Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Tuesday Talks. We're at episode 21. Episode 21. Can you believe that? Hey, Kate. Comment allez-vous, Kate? I need to get with you to see how to get you payment for what you're putting together for me. So I've been meaning to email you and Sherry since last week about some things, and then last week was just a hot mess. So welcome. Hi, Sherry. How are you ladies doing this evening? Oh, fighting allergies. I want to say for about 3 weeks now, I've been waking up with my eyes crusted over like almost every morning. It was really bad this morning. I had a little bit of drainage off and on over the weeks. Mold was really high a couple of days ago here, really, really high. So I was like, oh, great. That's wonderful, But I don't know. I mean, I know I could cure all my issues with the allergies. I know that I could do that. Hey, Karen A, I would have to change my diet, and that would totally cure me of any problems with allergies. But the things that I would have to give up, I'm just not willing to give up. And so that's why I still have to suffer with the allergy issues. If I gave up dairy, then I probably would not have the issues at all. My body thinks it's a virus. I feel like I have to go. When I first realized I had allergy issues, Kate, that's what I thought. I thought I had gotten a really bad cold. And the crazy thing was I never even have been one to really get a lot of colds or anything like that. So I had it bad for like 2 weeks, the sniffling, the running, like the whole nine. Okay. And I was taking all kinds of over-the-counter stuff, and it wasn't helping. And then like some of the other teachers that I was working with at the time, they're like, you don't need to come back to work until you figure out what's wrong because we don't want whatever you've got. And I was like, okay. So I went to the doctor and he was like, oh yeah, it's just your allergies. And I was like, I don't have allergies. He goes, well, you do now. And so that was the onset of it. I think I want to say that was back in like 2009, 2010, and almost all of my doctor's visits have pretty much been because of allergies since. Hey, Christy. Oh, well, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so. Hello, Alex. For a spoonful of natural local honey works. I've heard that works too. And I do get local honey, but I usually don't use it unless I put it in some hot tea. And so maybe I just need to, like you said, just at least take a spoonful a day and maybe that would help. Hey, Nyleave. My school is paid for. Ooh, yes. Amen. Amen, Nyleave. Last thing you want to do is owe for schooling. Believe me. My husband does that with the honey. Yeah, and hey, Raz. One of the guys that I used to go to church with, he's from Jamaica and he swears by the ginger tea. And he says he doesn't have any problems. He boils like fresh ginger and drinks that with honey, and he swears by that. Well, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Y'all, Alex, that's one of my former students. Hi, Will. Come on, Talibou. You do lemon, ginger, and honey? Will, where have you been? How's things going? I'm probably going to come visit y'all in a couple of weeks. I was the best, right, Will? Will, weren't you on here before and I kept wondering who that was. Okay. Well, come on now. He knows he misses me. He misses me. Yes, I did give y'all a lot of projects, but they were beneficial projects, right? They showed relevance to the mathematics. Well, you got to tell everybody I said hello. I know you're probably happy the year's about to end. I know I'm ready for the year to end. I like how you said okay. He knows I was way better than okay. He misses me. He knows he does. And how's everybody else been doing? Have you seen any of my videos lately? You know, last week was like horrible for me. It was horrible. You're with your big bro? Tell him I said hello. Yeah, last week was I was so happy when it was over. The way it ended, what was it? Friday. I finished work Friday at 3, went to get some paperwork signed by the principal, took the paperwork over to payroll to turn it in for my time and everything, and then I was supposed to pick up a check. Now, mind you, the check was supposed to be given to me the week before, prior to the fiesta holiday we had here in San Antonio, and they didn't have the checks ready, right? They didn't have them ready. Oh, it's a Samsung Gear or something. I need to do a review video on this. Yeah, it's kind of like a Fitbit, kind of like an Apple Watch kind of thing going on. Yeah, but yeah. So I was turning in time sheets, and I was going to get a paycheck that was supposed to have been given to me the week prior. They were supposed to get everything out before the holiday, because in San Antonio, Fiesta is a big deal, and almost everything, a lot of things shut down for Fiesta Friday. So it wasn't ready that week. So last week, I thought it was going to be ready at the beginning of the week. It wasn't. They were like, it's not going to be ready till Friday. I was like, oh, okay. So I get over there Friday. I get to the HR office at 3:12. How do I know? Because I looked at my watch, because there's already a habit of having to wait for the checks to be printed. They're not always printed when I go over there to get them. Um, and so I knew that I would probably have to wait a little bit for that. So as I'm walking into the office, the lady that prints the check, she tells me that she's going upstairs to go get the paper. Before I knew it, an hour had passed and I was still sitting there. I was supposed to be meeting my brother. Mind you, my brother works on the south side of town. I was north central. He got to the school before the lady even came back with the paper. And this is in traffic. And he beat her, and she was upstairs. And so I get up, I was like, okay, it's been an hour. And I get up and I go looking for her. I'm going up and down the floors, up and down the floors. And then I see a group of ladies, and I asked them, did they know where she was? And they're like, yeah, her office is on the other side. I said, yes, I've been over there waiting for her for over an hour. And they said, well, let me call upstairs and see if she's with Mr. So-and-so. They called to his office. There's no answer. They were like, well, just go up there and check. So I go upstairs, which I already had been up there and didn't see anybody. So I go upstairs. She's coming out of this guy's office. And I'm like, I've been waiting for you for over an hour. I have things to do. I have places to go. And I'm supposed to be meeting with someone. She doesn't say a word. She just looks at me, and then she looks at the guy, and he takes a key and he opens a closet to get the paper. It's over an hour and he's just getting the paper. What were y'all doing when y'all in his office for an hour? You're just now opening the door to get the paper. Mind you, I go downstairs immediately, because I'm like, if I say anything else, especially because she didn't respond, I'm like, if I say anything else, it's going to get real ugly. So I go back downstairs, I beat her back to her office, and it still takes her like another 15, 20 minutes to get back down there with him. Then they're having all these problems with the printing. It's not, the checks are not printing. Well, first she hadn't entered the checks. Yeah, so she's entering everything. Then it's not printing right. Oh, let's try 75%. Oh, try 80% printing. Try 90%. That should do it. 90% should do it. So I ended up waiting. By the time the checks printed, I was there over another hour. By the time she finished entering and printing, I was there for over another hour. Not once was there and I'm sorry, we apologize. Not one time. And another girl had came, so she was waiting for about 45 minutes total. All they said to us was, "Thank you for being patient, and, don't go cash those right away because we've gotta let the bank know that those are good checks, because if you go cash them right now, it'll show that they're not good checks." It's not that they're not good checks, we just need to let the bank know that they are. So, mind you guys, I used to work for a bank, and I think what has been happening and why we've been having to wait for the checks on Fridays is maybe the money's really not there yet. You know what I mean? Because when I worked at a bank, what would happen on Fridays at 3 o'clock, we would roll over to the Monday's date. And so I think what they do is they wait for whatever reason to give them some clearance. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. But to make me wait for 2 hours and then to tell me I can't go cash it right away. And my brother, he's calling me, he's texting me because he literally waited downstairs for me in the parking lot for about an hour total, because it took him about an hour to get to me, and then he waited for another hour for me. And so I'm just like, no apologies, no nothing. So I will be making a big complaint when I go in there tomorrow. I'm not waiting anymore. And then the other girl that was waiting for me told me that this has happened to her more than once. She goes, "Did you not get paid last week too?" I go, "Yeah, they told me the checks weren't ready." She goes, "Almost every time it's time for me to get paid, the checks are not ready." And I was like, "What?" I said, "I've never had that problem. I've just always had to wait for them to print them." And she goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, oh no, this is not cool." All right, Christy, thanks for stopping in. So I was livid, and my brother was like, "I can't believe you're not saying nothing." He's texting me and he's on the phone with me, telling me what I need to be saying to her. And I told him, I said, "After the week that I've had already, if I say anything to this lady right now, it's gonna get so ugly." I said, "You've already said before, you're not bailing me out of jail. So I'm not saying nothing to them." And that's what I did. I just sat there and I was just like, "Don't say anything." Like I was checking my my heart rate on this watch, and it just like shot up. I was so mad. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. And then they were just talking and chatting like I hadn't already been sitting there waiting for an hour. Like, what do you think you're doing? Like, what are you doing? No apology, y'all. No apology. So by the time I was done with that, I was just completely done with the week. And my godson had tried to call me to come over, and I was just like, I can't let him come over because I'm so angry. And if he does one little thing, I'm gonna end up taking all of this anger out on him. So I was just like, no, I don't even want him to come over. It was just bad, y'all. It was bad. And I said to myself, "Lady, you don't even know what I've been through this week, and you got me my time." Y'all have heard me talk about how precious my time is to me, right? I should not be getting off at 3 and not getting home till like almost 6. It was almost 6 o'clock by the time I got home. Hey, Michelle, how are you? So yeah, that's how Friday ended. And when I'm real angry like that, I don't want to eat. So that night, I literally had to force myself to eat. Sometimes I have to do that when I'm upset. I have to force myself to eat because when I'm angry, it just my stomach is upset and doesn't want anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna be making a complaint about that tomorrow to whoever's in charge of HR. They may not do anything about it, but just so they know, And at first I was going to type up a letter and hand it. And then I was like, no, I'm doing an email because I want proof of what I'm about to tell them. And I don't want anybody to take a piece of paper and rip it up and tear it up before it gets to the proper hand. So yeah, I'm going to be sending an email. I couldn't send it when I got home because I was too mad and I would have said stuff I shouldn't say, or I would have worded things really nasty. And so I was just like, let me take some days to calm down, and then I will go ahead and send that email. But yeah, y'all, it's insane. Like, it's insane. And then yesterday was my last day at the homeschool co-op for the year. And my Algebra 2 class is a class that has been like the trouble class all year. So what I did with them is they have already like printed tests and stuff. So I already decided which questions I was going to give them from that test. I wasn't going to give them all of the questions because, for one, we didn't have the time to do all the questions. So based on the questions, I decided I was going to test them over. I found sample questions to do for review. So the review questions were almost identical to the questions that were going to be on their final. In addition to that, I gave them an extra set of questions that were still almost identical for them to practice on after we did the review. And I told them, do the practice questions, bring these back the day of the final exam, and I'll give you extra credit on your final. Why did only one kid do it? One kid. One. So in addition to the fact that I gave you review almost identical to your test, I gave you practice questions almost identical to your test. I also allowed them to use their notes. I also allowed them to use their textbook because there's so many charts and stuff. I didn't want them to have to memorize all of that. And in addition to that, I let them have a cheat sheet. 1 out of 3, because I've had like a revolving door in this Algebra 2 class all year. Kids have just been dropping the class, saying it's too hard. And so I went back and I looked at all the grades of all the kids that had dropped. Only 2 of them had been actually failing when they dropped the class. The rest of them had like a C or a B. So it wasn't like it was hard. They were just being lazy. And so I was like, and one girl that was failing was only failing because she was missing a lot of work. So if she had turned the work in, she wouldn't have even been failing anymore. So, I mean, it was just like, it was a crazy year with the co-op. And I was just like, these kids and these parents don't realize what I sacrificed to be here. If I knew that the kids were going to just be as lazy as the kids in the regular public school arena, I could have stayed at the public school, had health insurance, and got way more pay and dealt with the same drama. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was... I was like, and the kid that did the practice questions has been the only kid all year that has been the hardest working student. You remember that, Will? Yeah. So I don't think I would have stayed at St. Anthony still, though. Do you know if Miss what's her name is still in charge over there at Incarnate Word? Will? What is her name, Miss? Oh, it starts with an A. I was wondering if she's still a principal over there. But yeah, so that's how the year, the week, everything went. I'm just glad it's over. Yeah, I'm glad it's over because, and Will knows, Will will tell you, I give a lot of chances. I give a lot of chances, and I'm very thorough and detailed in what I do. And so they don't have, but hey, we did have fun. Yes, we did have fun in my class. I'm all about having fun in class, but I still want y'all to learn at the same time. Hey, Bev, how's it going? So yeah, so how many of you guys have gotten any of the new wrong happy planner stuff? Anybody? Because I know we talked about this briefly last week. You did, Bev? So I don't know if you guys remember last week, I said the release was either going to go the same way the last one went, or Happy Planner was going to make sure they put out a whole bunch of this stuff so they could capitalize on this woman and her artwork. No, Bev, I am so behind on videos. Like, you should see my save to watch list. But so I was at a Joann's yesterday. The people were really nice, I must admit. And the lady expressed her frustration with the fact that she said when the March release came out, they were supposed to get it what she said was the 5th fiscal week of the year, and they didn't get it until the 14th fiscal week of the year. That's a big difference. Like, that's 9 weeks later. Okay? So she said, and what makes it bad is that customers come in and they keep asking for the stuff and they don't have it. And she said, and then they go and they give us bad, horrible reviews. And she goes, and it's not even our fault. And I actually felt a little bad for Joann. Like, I really felt bad for them. And I totally understood where that lady was coming from. Because for one, they're more of a fabric store. They're not a craft store like Michael's and Hobby Lobby. They're more of a fabric store. That's more of what they are into. And I'm sure they don't want to take away from their fabric stuff to deal with Happy Planner stuff, you know? And then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, people are probably really giving them some horrible, horrible reviews. Now, on the flip side of that, they do need to improve their inventory system. That is a definite. They need to improve their inventory system so that it updates properly, so that people aren't purchasing things and then the orders get canceled. That is my biggest beef with Joann's, my biggest beef. And so I told her, I said, yeah, I feel like with that last release, Happy Planner had already sold what they were going to sell to y'all. And they waited to give y'all the stuff so they could make most of the money off of it on their site at a higher price. And the lady was like, yeah, I think so. And so notice a lot of Joann stores put the wrong stuff out before the Happy Planner sale yesterday. They said, not this time. You're not going to do us like that. You're not going to get us again, Happy Planner. So I think that Happy Planner made sure they sold a lot of this wholesale. They, like I said last week, they made sure that they capitalized on wrong in her artwork. I went to one that said they had 3 of the mini, but there was none. Yeah, that's their biggest problem. They need to fix their inventory system. They really, really do. Now, I did see on Facebook where some people said that they had actually placed an order online. Their stuff got canceled and they went to the store and the stuff was right there at the store. Now, I don't know how that works. I don't know why that would happen, which is really weird. How are you going to cancel my order? Then I turn around and it's right here in the store. So yeah, I could see people getting irritated by that. But Happy Planner, as much as I love some of their products, they have got to stop saying they're sending stuff when they're not sending stuff to the stores. That is not cool. It is not cool for Joann's to take the brunt of that, and they haven't even received the stuff yet. My sister ordered Sunday, and by yesterday, her entire order was canceled. Yeah, I literally got to check out online. What was this, Sunday? And my order, well, 2 things in my order were gone. So I was just like, never mind. Because I was just like, they were the main 2 things that I was going to get. So I was just like, whatever. And then I tried ordering from my app because they had special coupons that you could use in the app. And I don't know if any of you tried using your app on Sunday. Mine would not work. It was clocking. The shopping bag was clocking like all day Sunday. And I was like, is this app not working on purpose so that we can't use the extra coupons from the app? Like, what's going on? So I just happened to go in an area where one of the Joann stores was, and they had a couple of things that I wanted and got them in there. And then I bought a couple of things, do a very small wrong giveaway because I just think very small. I just need to post the information for that. I wonder if someone asked them to put them on hold. You know, that is a possibility, Kate. But then that goes back to the fact that their inventory system needs to be better. And then I thought too, maybe some of the employees want the stuff for themselves and their friends and family, whatever, and they purposely do that stuff. I don't know. Um, but I felt really bad for them, especially when the lady was talking about how they get such horrible reviews because the Happy Planner stuff is not there when Happy Planner just hasn't sent them the stuff. That's not cool because all the minis were gone and stamps. Yeah, the stamps, I looked at the stamps. I don't really do stamps. I've never really done stamping. And I want to try it because I do have stamps now from that kit I just got, that subscription kit. But some of the stamps, you have to like color them. And if you don't mind coloring them, then that's not bad. I mean, I have color pencils and stuff like that, so I can do that if I wanted to. Um, but I don't know. So I know it seemed like a lot of the stores have plenty of the stamps, and then I heard the stamps weren't on the website yesterday for the sale. Only thing left was classic planners. Yeah, and I didn't want a planner at all. I definitely didn't want a planner. I don't need another planner. So planners were out for me. But the people at the store that I went to yesterday, which is a store that's usually the people really usually the rudest, and now I know why they're so rude because they're frustrated. But they were really nice. I was in there for over 30 minutes, but they did let me do a special order. And they were like, we have to see if any of the stores here have it for the special order. And I was like, oh, well, then I won't be able to do it because I know none of the stores don't have it. And they were like, yeah, they do. And I said, oh, wow, that store like must have just got the stuff today because all the stores in my area were sold out of the stuff that I particularly wanted. But they were able to call one of the other stores that's way on the other side of town from me. Well, all of the stores are on the other side of town for me, but this one is the farthest. And they said they let me do the special order. They gave me the same rate that they were going for right now. I had a coupon that I was able to use. I could have did price matching with Michael's, but after they were so kind to even call, I said I wasn't going to bother them with the price matching also. So yeah, I was able to get yesterday 3 sticker books for 30 something. Yeah. I think I paid like right under $40 for 3 sticker books. And so they said they'd call me once they come from the other store to them. So hopefully I'm crossing the fingers that everything goes fine with that and there's no issue with that. But yeah. They must have like just gotten it at that other store because they said they had 9 of every item that had come in. I was going to get nothing. You got the happy notes? Cool. You know, I was thinking because I don't know if I was telling y'all how Tina Bopper said, like, if you like the covers, but you don't need a planner, that you could go and get the happy notes because they're a lot cheaper. And then you could have those covers to switch out and even a few dividers. But since it's not a necessity for me to have a happy notes right now, I didn't bother going to get one. Because plus I just purchased some happy notes not too long ago because I'm going to start doing bullet journaling for my fitness planner when I run out of the fitness pages. I found that it was just going to be more cost effective for me to do it bullet journal style than to keep buying the extension packs because they only do 4 months. And Sherry was so nice and generous to send me the ones that I have now. But when I start totaling it up, I was like, if I just keep buying these extension packs, I might as well get a fitness planner. And I really don't want to buy another planner. So yeah. But I figured if there's anything else that I might want, I'll wait for stuff to go even more on sale because this past weekend it was only like 25% off. And then they did a price match with Michaels because Michaels had all Happy Planner stuff 50%, 40% off. So this is what I made my in-store purchase on Sunday. So they gave me the extra 15% to price match with Michaels. So that was nice. And thanks, heads up to whoever the lady was that told me that in the store. Some other lady that was buying some stuff. She goes, you know, they'll price match you. And I was like, oh, that's right. Thank you. You know, but yeah, I mean, I like Happy Notes. I can't tell y'all how many Happy Notes I've purchased since they first came out with Happy Notes. I have, let me think, I have two big Happy Notes, and I think I have 4 or 5 classic Happy Notes. I just love the paper. I love the dot grid paper. I mainly have dot grid paper, and I think one of my classics is lined paper because I was using it for work. Um, Actually, I put some of the dot grid paper in with it too. But yeah, I like the Happy Notes a lot, and I like how Johanna made her own half sheet Happy Note so that she could do a Happinichi. I thought that was pretty cool. So if y'all haven't seen her video, you should go check that out. It's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, so that's all I've gotten. I know Sherry, you don't really have Joanne's or Hobby Lobby near you. And it was like as soon as somebody put the word out that the stuff was on the site, it was gone. Like I'm sure it went probably like within 24 hours. Yeah, you only get dot grid, Kate. Yeah, I love the dot grid. Who was it told me last week about Jane's agenda? I think it was Kim and Indy. So I went and looked her up on Instagram, and I also went to her website, and I did find some planner pages that I like, that I really, really like, but they're dated and they're neutral and they're pretty and they're still kind of similar to the Happy Planner vertical layout and all of that, but they're dated. And I was like, I mainly want to use them for Franken planning. So I really wish it was undated, and then I wouldn't have to worry about changing the dates and I could just pull them and use them as I need to. So I actually asked her, did it come in an undated? And she said, not at this time, but they're going to be putting one out. I don't know if y'all have ever gone to this site. She's got some really nice stuff. Jane's agenda. And like Indy and Kim said, she's got inserts for different types of planners. But I was looking for something neutral, and she did have something that I like, but it just wasn't undated. So I don't know. I'm thinking I might just wait and see when the undated one comes out. But yeah, she had some nice stuff on there. So if you're looking for something for all types of planner sizes, she's got it. And she's got all kind of stuff on there, mainly inserts and stuff. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with my planning stuff right now. I'm waiting for the year to end so I can kind of get into doing some other things I wanted to do, like opening my online planning accessory shop, because I just haven't even had time to work on that. I just feel like I don't have time to do anything. And when I do have the time, I'm so exhausted that I don't want to do anything. So yeah, I need to get it together. Chris. Oh, he can't hear me. Who can I be? Who can I be an insider? Huh? What are you talking about, Nali? So I'm doing Bujo in my mini until July. Yeah. So, and I was, I'm thinking they'll probably get more in stock. They're going to sell them more of this stuff. They want to make this money. And so Sherry, I don't know how you feel about shipping cost, but if you can get it on the website again, if there's any of the stuff that you want from that release, then I would try getting it on the website again. I need to get your address, Sherry. So if you can DM me that, please. Please, please, please. I'm going to say, oh, can I be an insider for your shop? I haven't got anything going, girl. Like, I have all these ideas, and the bad thing is I'm not writing them down. I need to write it down. So, things that I want to do. And I just kind of want to like do hand created stuff. Yes, I do. Y'all, my brain, I'm telling you, the problem is when I get tired, like my brain starts going in overdrive and I just start thinking about a lot of stuff. I'll never get one time I was already started falling asleep and then all this stuff came to me. And because I keep so much stuff in my bed, help me, Jesus. I reached over, I grabbed a notepad, I grabbed a pen, and I literally just started jotting down stuff in the dark. Thank God it was legible the next morning because I was like, all this stuff was coming to me in that moment. I was like, write it down, write it down, write it down. So I made myself wake up enough to jot all that stuff down. But yeah, I do. I need to be writing it down. Definitely. I'm working on printing planners. My printer got hot. Kate, how do you, I can't even talk. Do you feel that you use a whole lot of ink? And how do you purchase your ink so that you can get it at a good rate? I need to wear my pen, Raz. I keep forgetting to wear it. I didn't even show you guys what I got from Raz, did I? I'm so behind. I was behind posting my last Happy Meal. I buy the extended toner. Okay, wait. What's the difference in extended toner and like, is that a certain brand or? Let me write it down. Y'all know I gotta write stuff down when y'all tell me stuff. Extended toner. Because toner is so expensive. More pages per toner. You better wear that. Yes. And I don't know if y'all can see that. Wait a minute. It's going to show backwards to you guys, I think. But I don't know. It doesn't want to focus. It says, what boyfriend? I should wear this like every day. Every single day. And there's a certain someone I'm gonna make sure I wear it next time I see them. Oh, it's showing it the correct way to y'all? Okay. I guess just my view here, it's showing backwards. Okay. And then I ordered 3 pens and Raz threw in an extra one. She is too sweet. Look at this beauty, y'all. Can y'all see that? And they all write really nice. And you twist it. All of them write nice. Believe me, I tried them already. And then I got this one. It says, hey, and it's got like gold hearts on it. And then I got this black one that says good night because I need some sleep. I am. Like, y'all, I think, Raz, I think I've gotten to the point where, and this happens to me, you know how, things happen and we experience emotions, right? My go-to emotion because of things that I have been through over the years, like my go-to emotion now, the first emotion that they're erasable. No way, these? Is that the eraser at the bottom? Wait, these are erasable? Shut up. What? Cool. Awesome. But yeah, I think my go-to emotion now is anger. So before anything I've experienced anger. It's like I don't even allow myself to be hurt immediately by anything. I'm just mad. I get mad, I get disgusted, and then if I allow myself to, I will start to feel other emotions. Um, so I think that's what's getting to me now. I think it's become a mental and emotional fatigue, and it's just taken a toll on me physically. I am not sleeping. Like, I literally haven't slept well. I think it's been 7 weeks now. It's just like I'm just not sleeping well. And then the last 2 weeks, I haven't really been eating well because I've been skipping a lot of meals. And I'm just like, oh Lord, I got to get it together because I feel like I'm just going to have like a break, like an emotional break. So, yeah. And then I'm like, I got too much stuff to do. I can't be tired like this. And I can't. Now I'm sitting here popping this bubble wrap. But yeah, I got to get it together. So they should be, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, I like these too. I like how slender they are. They're just cute. They just, you know what? They remind me of something from when I was in high school. That's what it is. Yes. My go-to right now is using food. See, I've never been one of those. I've never been an emotional eater. Because like I said earlier, when I'm upset, I don't even want food. Like it just makes me sick to my stomach and I have to force myself to eat. Yeah. So this is the other pen that Raz threw in for me. It's a handwriting pen by Papermate. I thought this was so cute. It's kind of got a triangular shape to it. It's cute. And then she threw in some washi. I'll have to post a picture on Instagram because I'm so behind with this. She shine, beautiful day, love, happy birthday. So I need something positive like this in my spreads these days. And then wait for it, y'all. She sent me the cutest washi tape I think I've ever seen. It is so cute. Hold on, hold on. Look at that. Pizza. Isn't that cute? That is cute. And I have some other like food washi, and I've never used it. So that would be cute to use in a spread with that too. Like a whole food theme spread, which I've never done anything like. I did a donut spread once, but that was about it. So those are cute. Thank you, Raz. I really loved all of my stuff and everything writes so nicely. Yep. I gotta wear my pen all day, every day. What boyfriend? Um, those are the children's go. Oh, the Papermate one. It's so cute, isn't it? I think it's the cutest thing. So you've been pigging out on pizza and fries. Oh, you're eating pizza and fries right now. I was hoping you were like, yes. You wish she had pastries on she. Oh, I had 2 donuts this morning, y'all. I was like, I should not be eating these donuts. And they were like so fresh. They were still slightly warm. And I started to go back and get a third one. Oh goodness, how sad is that? How sad is that? But yeah, I need to get some sleep. Like I have literally been wanting to cry because I've been so tired. I don't know if you've ever gotten to that point where it's like you're so tired, you wanna cry. Like, that's where I'm at these days. Like, I just wanna cry. And it's like last night, I could have gone to sleep, but I had stuff to do. So I was like, I can't go to sleep. And then because I started doing the stuff I needed to do, then I was just wired and then I was just up. Yeah. It's Teacher Appreciation Week, so we can eat what we want. Yes. Actually, what is it? Saturday, I think it is, the 11th, is National Eat What You Want Day. So I have given y'all permission on Saturday to eat what you want. Yes, it is Teachers Appreciation. So appreciate myself this week. I'm gonna get these eyebrows done before I start looking like Oscar the Grouch. You know, get my toes done. All of that. I'm making pork, cabbage, and rice teriyaki stir fry right now. Oh, stir fry sounds good. See, now y'all are talking about food, and I don't even know what I'm eating tonight. Well, I do. I did a menu planning. Oh, I forgot to record my menu plan with me. Hello. I forgot to record it. And I definitely forgot to record it last week. Okay, so I need to record that. But I had planned on eating tonight a frozen dinner, but I haven't even gone to the store. I put it in my planner to go grocery shopping yesterday. Didn't do that. Moved it over for today in my planner, and I still didn't go. So I don't know. I mean, Walmart's open 24 hours, so I guess I can always go to the store. But yeah, a stir fry sounds nice. I love cabbage. Just as soon as I read cabbage, I love me some cabbage. So, Empress, I'm trying to see if I can fit in a visit on this trip. I'm trying to get all this stuff finalized because before you know it, I'll be leaving out of here. The weeks will fly by. Veggie stir fry with ramen noodles. Oh, yes, that sounds good. That sounds good. How did the interview go? Oh, the interview I had last week. Y'all, I walked in there. I was so sleepy, y'all. I was just like, please, Lord, don't let this lady be able to read it on my face, how tired I am. Like, and so I just kept smiling because I was like, that's the only way that I'm going to hide it is, but I just keep smiling. But it went well. I got the job. I'm going to be working for the Parks and Recreations department here for the summer program because I was like, I don't have summer work lined up. I can't rely on the tutoring that I got right now because can't rely on that. So I was like, I got to get something permanent for the summer. And that's the only thing, Empress, that's going to interfere with my dates for the trip. So I might have to come back sooner than I wanted to because when that job will start. But yeah, I did get it. Thank you, Jesus, because I was like, Lord, I need summer work. And I was like, I was thinking about going to work at the daycare with my mom, and my mom was like, you do not want to be up here with these kids. They're going to drive you crazy. She goes, and you've had enough for the year. And so I was like, okay, well, let me go do Parks and Rec. I don't know like what location they're gonna have me at yet. They're gonna let me know all of that, but I'm blessed. Thank you, Jesus, because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for summer. I still don't know what I'm gonna do for next year either. I have, contracted to go back to the co-op, but the only way that's gonna work is if I definitely get something else to supplement the pay there, because the pay there is not very much. And if the enrollment is enough. If I get enough kids to enroll in my courses there, it'll be great. But if I don't get enough enrollment, then I have to think of something else. Can you interview for me next? I don't like FaceTime. I think because I'm so used to talking in front of people, interviews don't really bother me. I just don't like the whole process of it. The whole, they ask those same types of kind of questions and stuff like that. But yeah. Otherwise, I don't have a problem with it. But it went well. The lady was like cool as ice. I was like, man, can I just work directly with you because you are too cool. She was awesome. So that made it even better, you know. And I like when you can go in an interview and you could still be professional and you could still be real at the same time. And that's how it was. So it was really cool. I have to go back this Saturday for application processing. And then right after I come back from my trip, I have to do training. So she was telling me, because I told her, you know, yeah, I do have this trip planned, and then they have 2 sessions for the summer. And so because I told her about my trip, she goes, well, we can start you in the second session so you can still go on your trip. Like, how nice is that, right? And then she said what they do is they Google your address and she tries to place you at a rec center that's close to your home. So I thought that was awesome too. So I already know that I'm probably going to have to drive at least some little bit of a distance because I think the farther rec centers are the one that start in that second session. But you know, I'm good with. I just pray that it's a blessed experience, a smooth experience, no stress, no drama, and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do for next year. But yeah, I wish I could do some interviews for you, Empress. I would do that. I would. What is this? Oh, a keychain. Somebody gave me. Yeah, I would do that. But I really want to try and stop in there. Yeah, thanks, Michelle. Thank you. Um, and yeah, the reason y'all didn't see my envelope stuffing and my meal plan videos last week was because they didn't pay me on time. And the thing is, I could have still stuffed my envelopes and I still could have done my meal plan, but it just threw me off completely is what happened because I had funds, but I wasn't trying to touch the funds that were already there. I was going to use funds from that paycheck because that's how I decided to start doing the envelopes. Once I got that paycheck every 2 weeks, I was going to use that paycheck for the um, envelope stuffing. And so it just completely threw everything off for me. Last week, I did not meal plan. I had like $11 left over from groceries. I had a few dollars left over from eating out. I used that for what little groceries I did buy last week and eat out. And plus, I missed so many meals, I didn't even really buy a lot of stuff. I was like going to the store when I needed to last week. And then I just spent out of other funds that I had, which I was trying not to touch any of that. But it just completely threw me. I was thrown off entirely. We look like sisters, they will never know. You sure right. You sure? I think I would like the FaceTime interviews. In person, I get nervous at the beginning. Yeah. I've done phone interviews. I've done what was the other interview was like was it a phone interview too? Yeah, I've done phone interviews. I don't know if I've done any like FaceTimes or Skypes or anything like that. It's either in person or I've done them over the phone. Can we get younger brother back on? Now y'all know. Now y'all know. No, he ain't been back on here since that one day. He ain't trying to get on here. I be trying, like, but you know, this is me being me. Niley, you're too funny. You're too funny. So I'm gonna go back to this toner thing. Extended toner. Do y'all buy it on Amazon or do you buy it in the stores? And how much does it cost? I'm just wondering in case I start printing a lot of stuff. Because, like I said, toner is not cheap. I know I think one time we bought it during Prime. Was it Prime Day? I think we got some real cheap. A toner for the printers, for your printers. So I know Kim was telling me too, Prime Day is the best time to get like a Cricut or a Silhouette, and Prime Day is coming. There's a younger brother. Yeah, my older brother. I don't know, Michelle, if you saw, I did a video once where my older brother was on and he was talking about, healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, and all that because he's a health and life coach. But then younger brother made like a very brief appearance. Can't get him to be on here like to save his life. Y'all usually can hear him like in the background or whatever, but he just won't. Got him on briefly. So you did Amazon Office Max. Okay. So Amazon or Office Max. And you can just look for like the one for your particular printer, I guess. That was not that was not an appearance. That was a sneak peek. It was a tease. Oh goodness. Yeah. And then he's always like asking me, what you talking about on your Tuesday Talks? What you gonna do? And I always tell him, oh, I have a special guest, you. That was a half appearance. Yeah. One day, y'all, I don't know, I might have to like tie him up to the chair or something to get him. I don't know. He will fight me to the finish. Because we fight. Y'all, it's so sad. Like, we are like in our 40s and we still literally fight around here like little kids. And we really just seem to really fight when we're at our parents' house. I don't know. I think it's like brings it out in us when we get over there and we just start fighting like little kids. I don't know what's up with that. It isn't much more than what I pay. Mine's is called XL, not extended. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to look into that because just in case. I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna be printing for this stuff that I actually want to put together for my online shop. Little brother, everybody says hi. He didn't say nothing. I don't know if he heard me. Yes. The people say hi. The people. He said hi. He thought I said Lupita at first. I said the people. Wait, what shop? I'm going to start an online shop. I already have a blog, so I figured it would be the best place for me to start the shop. I just want to like do handcrafted planners, supplies, but I haven't gotten started yet, unfortunately. But eventually, I've purchased some things to start making stuff. I just haven't started making stuff. Like, I've got laminating sheets for days and, purchased a lot of those. But yeah. So in time, that will come, hopefully within the next month or two. I still haven't finished my book, y'all. Y'all gonna beat me for that one. But I need to do that too. Tell him I like long walks in the park. Hey, he does too. I'm making a note right now. Long walks in park. Oh, well, don't try to make a present. Yeah. Y'all, I need y'all to just stay on me. Like, I get mad at myself because I'm like, I dedicate all this time to jobs and stuff. I need to be dedicating some more of that time to myself. Tell him if he loves hockey or football, my house is lit. I don't think he watches either of those. I don't think so, Nalene. I know he'll watch basketball every now and then, but yeah, I don't, definitely not hockey, but I don't think he watches football. Now, the older brother, he watches football sometimes, but he's crazy. He's a nut. I don't know. Put his number on the bathroom wall. That just made me think about that. Oh my God, what is that commercial? Where the guy's parrot learned his social security number. It was and was saying it's too funny. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. I should have got back on and did another live last week when my week was going bad, so y'all could make me laugh. Y'all are funny. I love it. I absolutely love it. Sherry, don't forget to DM me. So, Empress, you went live and you were at Joann's. Did you end up making a purchase or getting anything that you were looking for? Did you go back? I love movies and Netflix and chill. Oh goodness. Now, see, not even the older brother is sounding like a choice for you. He is a Netflix maniac. Like he watch Netflix all day, every day. I have a lot of stuff. No planners though. So you were looking for a planner? Yeah, I think that they're gonna get more stuff, and then everybody will be able to get it at a even more discount. Is he church bound? He is a very much God fearing man. I can tell you that. Oh, you didn't really want a planner? Yeah, I didn't really want a planner either. You know, I that subscription box that I just got, I was able to get some free, well, you can get like free printables when for the subscription box that you purchase. She'll usually have some free printables on their site. And then there's like you can upgrade that with I would think for like $6 I was able to upgrade that and get even more like printables from her. And some of them were like, but they're mini. It was for the mini happy planner. She didn't have like anything size for the classic happy planner. The only thing I could think is that like I can like print them at a percentage where it would work for the classic, and then I could possibly use that for now as like a neutral insert or whatever. Thank you, Sherry. Most joints here said it was one and done. Really? One and done? Hmm. Yeah, that's what I said, Sherry, because I was kicking myself for missing out on some of those other monthly boxes that were really, really nice. And when I thought about all that I got for what I paid, it was so worth it. Like there's a lot in her kits, even aside from that extra sticker pack that I bought. There's still a lot that she provides in there. But those stores had everything. Yeah. It's amazing to me how some stores get a lot of stuff and some don't. And then I was thinking, I'm like, I'm in San Antonio. We're a pretty big city. Our Joannes don't get a whole bunch of the stuff here. Oh, Empress, the Planners Anonymous subscription box. I did an unboxing of it live last week, and then I used the kit in my classic this week and also for my monthly spread. Yes, her work is gorgeous. It's like one of our Joannes here usually gets more than the other, but then the funny thing is the one Joanne's that has the worst rating in our city was the one that had the most of the wrong stuff this time. Well, really, they were like the only one that had gotten it first, which was shocking because normally they don't have much. Yeah, it's really beautiful stuff. Like, it's bad when you just sit there and you stare at the stickers because they're that pretty. And I was showing my older brother, he was like, and the lady makes this stuff. I was like, yeah. He goes, that's some nice stuff. I was like, yeah, she's got some talent. Like, I wish I had been blessed to be an artist. I think I want to try to learn to like draw like some basic little icon things. Because I know, and talking with Kate, she was saying that's something that she would like to see more of is more functional stickers from people. And then I was thinking, that would be if I was going to go into the sticker side of things, that would be something I would want to do is some, pretty functional stickers, kind of like what you see in the household book and stuff like that. But then I don't want to use anybody's artwork. I'd rather do it myself or bribe my younger brother to make me some artwork. And then I give him a cut or something. I noticed that it depends on the layout of the store too. Yeah, that's true, Kate. I've been trying to wean myself from buying stuff. I've been on a no spend since January. Girl, that takes discipline. I applaud you on that. And I think part of why I went ahead and purchased too, because I said I was going to be more resistant, but I did say I wasn't going to go out hunting the stuff down, and that's not what I've done. Sunday, I happened to be in the area of one Joann's. Yesterday, we were going to the area of the Joann's, and so I checked and I made my special order with them. But I said I wasn't going to hunt the stuff down, and I wasn't going to buy it from Happy Planner's site. I promised myself I wasn't going to do that. But I think part of why I rewarded myself was because I had such a bad week. I think it was just a way to reward myself for that. My mom was an amazing artist. I didn't get the drawing gene from her. Oh, wow. You're taking sewing classes soon? I didn't do well in home economics when we did sewing because me and my little crew in class, we were playing around in class. Like, we weren't supposed to be playing, but we were. We had sewing machines, and for the speed, it had a turtle and a rabbit. And the teacher used to always say, do not put it on the rabbit. And that's how we got in trouble because we'd always go slide it over to the rabbit speed and we get in trouble for it. And so we were so busy playing that we never finished any of our sewing projects. I ended up having literally a half of a shirt by the time we finished the sewing part. Yeah. Oh, you said something. What happened? What did I miss? Oh, some people will hate a place and continue to support. Is there something you're looking for? I've been following her 5 years. We cool. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I actually feel bad about how I felt about Joann's because I realized it all wasn't their fault. But yeah, I stopped hunting it down too. I go only if I am doing another errand. Yep, that's me. Like and I really, I thought about something too, y'all. You've got too many stickers when you forget you've got a sticker book. I saw it was Trisha. I saw Trisha use her color story too with the mermaid section. That reminded me, oh, you should use your color story. And then Kate, I saw you use the purple and green that made me pull out my was it you that did the purple green cake? Yes, that made me pull out my rainbow sticker book. And then I saw Johanna use, what was it? I think it was, I saw Johanna use something and that made me pull that out too. Yeah, that's when you have a problem, when you forget that you've got a sticker book. Yeah, I see people with so many sticker books. I'm like, yeah, that's too much for me. I think I have 10 total. Yeah, I don't I'm not I don't have to have every sticker book. And the thing is, I'll see some and there'll be a few things in there that I like, but if I don't like the majority of what's in it, I'm not gonna buy it. Like the fun florals, I had swore I was not gonna get that book. I swore I was not gonna get that sticker book. And I happened to go in Joann's one day. I was shocked to see it there. Number one, I was shocked to see it there. It was the only one there. And it was on sale. And then I thought, okay, so the stuff that I want to make to sell, that sticker book would come in handy because I may not care for all of the florals, but a lot of other people like a lot of those florals in there. So I bought it. But I'm not one of those people I gotta have every sticker book that they come out with because a lot of it is the same stuff. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of it is the same. So the other day I saw the newer Free Spirit and I was like, this is still the same Free Spirit. It's just the colors are more lighter. And so I was like, no, put it down. I have 30 I haven't used since last year. Wow. Wow, Nyleave. But you know what I like? What I like is when Hobby Lobby puts theirs on sale, the Paper Studio stuff, because then you get really good prices on those. Like you can get like 2 or 3 of those sticker books on clearance for what you get for one Happy Planner sticker book. So, and then sometimes they put them as low as like $2, $3 for those sticker books, and I think it's fabulous. And they have better quality. I'm just gonna say it. They have better quality stickers, the Agenda 52 Paper Studio ones than the Happy Planner ones, especially their clear stickers. Oh my God, they're some kind of thickness. Like I don't even know. They're like good. Yeah, I really, really love Free Spirit, and to the point where I kind of hoard it and I leave. But the newer one, I'm like, it's the same thing. The colors are just lighter, so I'm just not gonna buy it. I haven't gotten them. Kate, you mean the Agenda 52 ones? They're nice. Anytime they have that 50% off sale, like they have nice quality to those things. I just can't get over the clear ones. Like they're really well made. They're really well made. They had a 50% off sale a few weeks ago. And then I know that I've gotten like sticker books from them on clearance for like $2 or $3, sometimes like even like as cheap as like maybe like $1.50. And they're little things like I got like a little budget one. And then I got one that is like letters and numbers for really cheap. Yeah, I was gifted a Paper Studio one. I use it sparingly. I love them. I mean, but I kind of hoard those too, especially the clear ones. You're fighting a headache. Oh, do you have, I think it's lemon oil. I want to say it's lemon oil. If you have lemon oil, you can put it, I think my brother used to have me put it on my temples, and then it kind of makes the headache go away. Sure, yeah, I'm excited about. Y'all, my mom used to sew a lot, and I wish I had picked that up from her, and I didn't. Like when I was in elementary and even a little bit into middle school, because I was so skinny, I could still wear children's like 12s and 14s in middle school. And I hated that in middle school because, you know, I didn't want people to see my size when I changed in gym and be like, oh my God, she's still wearing children's clothes. But my mom would sew a lot of my stuff. And do y'all remember way back when they had those shorts? Oh, it's peppermint oil. Yes, that's the one. Peppermint oil. Um, I remember those shorts they came out with called Jams way back in the 80s. Um, and so my mom had sold jams for like everybody in the family, immediate family, extended family. She was just sewing up stuff. But I would love to learn how to do something like that too. Um, I love watching Project Runway and watching them sew stuff. So y'all are gonna have to show me what y'all come up with and the things that y'all create. I'd love to see it. Um, is it like, are you taking the class, Michelle, like at a library or something like that? Excuse me, y'all. I'm having serious drainage. Yeah, like you like watching, but that's it. I'm fascinated to see what some of those people create. Like, and I love to see people that have like super nice tailoring skills. Like their stuff looks like it just came out of a fine designer store and they're just Project Runway contestant. But I watch all the Project Runways, Project Runway All Stars. I used to watch the Project Runway Kids show. And I think they only did like maybe 1 or 2 seasons of that and they never brought that back. But I love watching those. Love it. But yeah, I will do that. Oh, Joanne's. Okay, cool. You know what? That's cool. And I was watching when I was in there yesterday. I was like, this is what they would prefer to do is handle their fabrics because the line was long over there for women and people coming in and getting fabric. I'm like, that's what they'd rather do than deal with us in our happy planner stuff. But yeah, I played around and I could have learned how to sew, y'all. I could have really learned if I hadn't played around in class, but can't go back now. You can't go back and change that. So I ended up with a half a shirt. I'm sure that was probably disappointing for my mom because she was so great at sewing. She doesn't sew as much now that she's older and her eyesight is different and things like that. But she used to sew all the time. She used to make her own stuff for church and things like that. I need to learn how to knit, but oh well, I'm learning English Comp 1 and then 2 with Spanish by the end of the year. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people are into knitting and crocheting, and I don't know what the difference between the two is, and I know there is a difference. Um, that's something I never picked up either. I don't even know if like any of one of my family was ever a knitter or crocheter. I don't think so. I'm sure there was somebody, but I can't think of anyone right now. I'm having a lot of drainage. Oh, I need to take. I'm trying not to take medicine, but I might not have a choice tonight. No, I can't because it'll have me drowsy and I got to get up early. I can sew little, but I am excited to learn. Like my brothers laugh at me because like I'm not the typical domestic female. You know what I mean? I don't sew. I can't cook, but I don't really like to cook. Um, and I can't do stuff like that. Like I don't think I even have a needle and thread around this house if I needed it for anything. I would have to go to my mom's house to get anything like that because I don't have anything like that here. But I'm sure that is going to be so fun to learn how to do that. Now, one of the church that I used to go to, one of the pastors, his wife used to do a sewing class. And I did go for a while. I finished the shirt. It had like a little ruffle thing kind of going on. I mean, I did okay. It wasn't fabulous, but I did okay. I can sew up a hole in your side. I probably couldn't even do that. Hey, Kim. I probably couldn't even do that. Like, I'm just not, I can thread a needle. And then, I'm not good with straight lines. Do they make sewing machines that like they can kind of guide you so you can do it straight? Because like that was another thing. Like my stitching would be all kind of crazy. Um, when I took the sewing class at church, it was all kind of crazy. But I did finish a shirt there. But I think I only wore the shirt like one time because I actually made it too big. Um, and I don't think I ever wore it after that. And I don't think I sewed it well enough to like if I needed to wash it, like it's not gonna unravel or something like that. So yeah. Oh god, I have a lot of drainage. The eucalyptus Epsom salt bath. I don't really do baths. I mainly do showers. I can't even tell you the last time I sat in a bathtub as opposed to standing in there and taking a shower. Oh my god, I don't even know the last time that happened. It's probably been it's been years. When I last was at a bed and breakfast and, they had a jacuzzi tub in there. That that was some years ago. Yeah. I don't even have Epsom salt, Naive. I don't even think we have that here. No, I don't think we do. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to look in my little natural remedies book to see what I could do for tonight because I don't really want to take medicine, but I can feel it like draining heavily right in here. And I don't mind my allergies. They're nagging, they're irritating. What I don't like is when I get the drainage back in here. Instead of coming this way, it goes back and it goes down my throat. And then that causes me to have coughing fits. That's when it becomes horrible because my coughing fits get so bad that I will vomit. And it's to the point where I can't, my bladder has to be empty and I have to make sure my belly is empty or I'm going to vomit up everything. Baths can be so therapeutic. I do them every now and then. Yeah. I've been in this house almost 8 years and I've never done a bath. It's always been a shower. I do baths every single night. It's my moments. Oh, that's awesome, Naileen. That is awesome. I don't know. I just prefer the shower. I like standing there and letting that hot water just hit me, especially if my back is like all knotted up. I'll just turn my back to the water and just let that hot water just help remove some of those kinks and I just hate when you're in a bath and then the water starts to get cold. Ugh, that kills me. I have to start like letting some of the water out and putting some more hot water in because I don't want it cold. My bath is too small, or else I take one every day. I don't know. I maybe I spoiled myself when I was at that bed and breakfast, and I just don't want to get in a tub that doesn't look like that one. I don't know. That one was nice. It was one of those round jacuzzi tubs. It was really nice, and I think because my tub don't look nothing like that tub. It's just standard old bathtub, standard old boring bathtub. I don't know. I think it would just feel weird sitting down in one. The last time I actually sat down in anything was like at the spa. They one of the spa packages my brother did for me one time included the whirlpool, and it's like really hot in there, and then they sit you in there for a while, but they make you drink like all this water. They tell you need to drink the water while you're in here because it's very hot, and they give you this ice cold water. But then I'm like, you had me drink all that water. Now I'm about to get my massage, and I gotta pee. And so I'm just like, oh God. But yeah, they say you have to drink all that water while you're in there because that water, all the cold water because the whirlpool water is so hot. Um, I have scrubs I use when I'm in a tub or shower. It's so good. Love round tubs. Yes. Oh, what I would give to have a round jacuzzi tub. And I guess I'm gonna have to keep dreaming on that one. But yeah, Nynaeve, I can't use all that nice foo-foo smelly stuff. I can't. I'm stuck with my old boring dial soap. And I can't even use the foo-foo dial soaps. I got to use the single white bar. Like, that's it. Too sensitive for anything else. And so that's another reason I don't really do baths. What am I gonna put in there? Nothing. I can't really put anything in the water. It's just gonna just be the water because I can't put anything in there. You know, when I get done with my lawsuits, I'll be buying a home and a car. Girl, are you still working on the apartment people and these last folks? Have I tried African black soap? I have not. The closest I've come to using that is in my hair care products. But I can't really switch soaps at all. Like, because my brother was telling he gets all these handmade my older brother gets these handmade soaps from this lady. She does a really good job making handmade stuff, but he was telling me I should try one of her soaps, and I was like, I can't switch soaps. It's just like a no. I cannot. I've been using the same soap since, oh God, 98. I think it was 90. Yes, that's when I had my very first ovarian surgery. And then my doctor told me to start using that dial soap then. And I was like, you cannot change it. Get rid of all of this, get rid of all of that. And you can't use these foo lotions and then all the stuff. I had to I have a very lightly scented lotion and all of that. Yeah, I am so sensitive, and it's just like, no. And it was mainly because of the surgery that got me like that. They did a coning of my cervix, and that left me just like very sensitive to everything. Everything. Yeah. Yeah, and I leave I'm with Empress. You take them for everything. Because it's crazy what you've been through lately. And this has just been in a matter of months, all this stuff that's been going on with you. But thank God, you've made it through everything with very little major issues. Oh, okay. You know what works? Don't change for the gram. And Empress, like, for years I used to envy women that could, use all this stuff, and I'm just like, I can't, like, I can't use all that stuff. I can't do it. Like, I do have some smelly lotions, but I mainly just use them like on my arms or on my hands, and that's about it. Yeah. Or my feet. That's really about it. And like, that seems to be like a gift that people give to women a lot, is like that kind of bath and body stuff. And I'm just like, I'm not one of those bath and body girls. Like, I can't use all of this stuff. I can use the hand creams. Just don't even bother giving me a body wash because it's just not gonna get used. I'm just not gonna use it. I'm gonna have to give it to somebody. Yeah, like, I tell people, don't even bother giving me body washes. Or if you're going to give me something from Bath and Body Works, just give me a gift card. So I can go in there and, because more than likely, I'm just going to go in there and buy something that smells like coconut because I love coconut. And I'm going to give me some coconut hand cream or something like that. And that's mainly what I do. Or I will get scrubs to use like on my feet and my hands, like on my elbows, on my knees, but that's about it. Could you use your inhaler? Oh yeah, the inhaler, yes. That doesn't bother me at all. Matter of fact, I might need to pull that out for tomorrow since I'm having this drainage right now. Thank you, Sherry, because I'm like, I don't want to take medicine. So I might just take that to work with me tomorrow. I used to be like, are you trying to tell me something, huh? I'm told for Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secrets, I just buy candles. Michelle, you're not too old. Girl, stop it. I love candles, but I don't keep a candle in my bedroom because if I were to keep a candle in my bedroom, this house would probably go in flames because I just got too much stuff in my room. So like we at one point we were buying a whole lot of candles, but we keep them in the den. And then so when we meet, and then we keep a couple on the kitchen counter for when we need to light one here in the house. We have one that smells like baking cookies. Oh my God, it is so wonderful. Those bath and lotion gifts. Yes, and everybody tends to gift those, right? Like I've had so many people gift me that stuff in the past, and it's like I'm either gonna re-gift this to somebody, or I'm gonna see if my mom wants it because I can't use it. Like I said, if they give me a scrub, I'll use the scrub like on my feet and my hands. And if they give me a lotion, if I like the scent and it's not too much, because I don't like a heavy scent on my hands because I don't want to be smelling it and all day. And I don't like some smells. I'm sensitive to smells. So if that smell crosses with something else and they don't make a good blend, then But yeah, I just literally at one point had to throw a lot of that stuff away. Are y'all hearing that stuff again? I'm telling y'all, this was not happening when I was going live on my phone. It's just happening with this tablet, which, like I said before, I think it has to do with the Wi-Fi, because it wasn't happening when y'all were seeing me on my phone. It's the devil. He can back it up. I don't got time for him. Back it up, Satan. We rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Yes, that's what Kim was saying the last time. It sounded like a CB. Oh, haters. The devil just hating on me. Get on here. He just want to be a part of the show. Not today. We rebuke all of that in the name of Jesus. Or either it's the government, one or the other. Oh, wait, the government is the devil. Hello, wait, what? One or the other. It might be the government listening in, they can get through all. Next time I make my soy candles, I'll send you a couple. You make candles, Sherry? Really? I see videos online and they make it look really easy, but I just could see myself making a mess. But they make it look easy. Oh, that's cool. Soy candles. Cool. You ladies got some skills, okay? Like I'm just learning so much about y'all. Y'all got all kinds of skills. Y'all can do a lot with y'all's hands. I don't do a lot with my hands, It's all here. I'm usually just using my brain for stuff. I used to do floral design, and I think I was telling y'all I can't really do that anymore because of my allergies. Can't do it. And I used to have a dream of opening a floral shop, and I took a floral design class in school, and I was really good at it, but I tried doing that, but it was too messy. Sherry, do you need supplies? Yeah, I could see myself making a huge. I mean, I made a mess making a shaker dashboard. Like, I got confetti and glitter all over the place just trying to do that. So can you imagine me making a candle? Yeah, that probably wouldn't go well. I want to start doing paper flowers. I used to do that when I was younger, the real intricate ones, but I don't think I want to do them that intricate anymore. But I want to start making some and doing like planner clips with those. So I wanted to start doing that too. I have a lot of ideas, but you know. Okay, now I need to bribe one of my brothers to go to the store with me. They always bribing me to go with them because I don't know what I'm gonna eat and I don't want to eat out. Oh God, I ate out for lunch and my stomach is like, ooh. So a lot of y'all are pretty crafty, it appears, which is pretty cool. I think that's really cool. Oh, I just love this community. And Empress, like I swear, I keep wanting to call you, but it's always late when I think to start calling you. And I have to, everybody don't stay up till the next day like me. I used to be the crafty Empress. Just caught my 4-year-old taking money out of my piggy bank. We used to do that to my daddy, Niley. All kids do it. All kids do it. I won't, I promise. I won't. I was like, dang, it's too late. Like, like as far as my trip too, I'm supposed to follow my aunt and uncle to this wedding. It's their son that's getting married. And my aunt keeps calling me, but she calls me when I can't really answer. But they go to bed really early, and so I can never call her back. Like in the evening, because they go to bed with the chickens. Like right now, she's probably asleep. And I really need to talk to her, but I can't. I'm gonna have to wait and I might try to call her on my lunch tomorrow. That's what I might try to do because that might be the only time I'm gonna really reach her, unless it's the weekend. That one, they go to bed early. I go to bed at 9, but Ethan is not listening to me. He's on punishment. Oh, Ethan, he is so cute. That's it's the cutest thing. And Nyleave, you just got to know that little boys are just they're adventurous. And my godson, he's always into something, and he's about to be 11. He still is always into something. And I keep telling him, you've got to stop this impulse stuff you do where you do and things and touch things that you're not supposed to. Ridiculously cute, and I can't stay mad at it for long. That's how I used to be. And my godson, he's got these eyes. Like I'm gonna have to go live when he's with me one time, so y'all could see that he's got these eyes, and I used that will just suck you in. And I used to tell people, don't look at his eyes. That's how he gets you. Don't look at his eyes. He will suck you in. Yep. Yes, I did see those pictures. He's a cutie patootie. Yeah, my godson. When I first saw my godson, and y'all already know he's my ex-boyfriend's son. Yeah, so we had ended up getting back together. And when I first saw the kid, The first thing I thought was, that is the funniest looking kid with those big old eyes, because it was just like eyes. And then his body had to grow into the eyes. And then he was just the cutest thing ever. He was just so cute. Like, yeah, he used to have me wrapped around his finger, but I don't fall for all of that anymore. Um, he still can get my parents sometimes. They still kind of fall for it. And he thinks he can still put those eyes on me sometimes and they're gonna work. And I'm like, no, little boy, those ain't working no more. Those do not work anymore. Not at all. I was trying to see if I could find a photo of him so I could show y'all. I don't know if I'll be able to see it really well. Whoops. My son gets everyone wrapped around his fingers, especially when he says, ma'am or sir. So I don't know if y'all can see. This is my godson when he was a baby. Do y'all see those eyes? He had me wrapped. Okay. I would look in those eyes and I would just be like, oh my God, you can have whatever you want. And this is my favorite picture of him ever. Oh, it's a little bright. Hold on. Let me see. Why is it so bright? I don't know. That one's not wanting to show up that well. It's too bright. If y'all can see that like that. I'll never forget this day. I was on my way to go to a Mary Kay event. That's when I was still doing Mary Kay, and he was asleep the whole time. And as soon as I got ready to get out of the car, he opened his eyes like, "Where are you going?" Oh, like, oh my God, I just love him. He was the sweetest baby. Now he's just bad. He's just bad. Tell you. Yes, that's my boo boo. Just bad as dirt, y'all. But yeah, he was 6 months old when I first met him. I think he'd be about 6 months old. And so he's been attached to me ever since. So yeah. And some people actually think he's my kid. They say he looks like me and everything. And I'm like, okay. I guess. I don't know. I didn't think he does. I don't think he looks like me, but they say he does. It's my boo boo. He's just bad. Just bad. Oh, for those of y'all that have not seen Brothers, that's me with Brothers on my birthday. I don't know how well y'all can see that. That's on my Instagram too. That's younger brother and older cuckoo crazy brother. He's gonna kill me for showing y'all that. Yep. It's gonna kill me. Yeah, my bubbas. That's what I call my brothers, my bubbas. But yeah, the younger one doesn't like to take photos. The older one is very photogenic. Like he loves attention, and the younger one does not like attention at all. They are like polar opposites. Definitely. Well, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. What is the time go? I've been on here almost 2 hours because I need to get something to eat. I don't want to miss another meal. I could see y'all as little kids, kind of like me and my two brothers. Yes, and we all look exactly the same as we did as kids. People trip off of that when we show them pictures of us as children. They're like, "Oh my God, y'all still look exactly the same." And I'm like, "Yeah." We were always fighting. I think we actually fight more now than we did then. Oh, you're gonna be up? Okay, I will give you a call, ma'am. I will before you fall asleep. Thank you, ladies, for getting on. I love talking to y'all, enjoy talking to y'all. I was gonna come with one of those heavy topics I was talking about on my live the other day. I just have to choose wisely what I talk about because the evil powers that be will get your YouTube channel shut down if you're exposing things that they don't want you to know about. So yeah, I just got to be very selective of some of those heavy topics that I bring to y'all so that they don't shut down YouTube. I might have to go over to Instagram and do some lives over there for y'all. But yeah, just so we can talk about some things. But yeah, so I will definitely see you guys in my next video. I still need to do my meal plan with me and my envelope stuffing. Oh, that's a lot of videos. And I still need to do my shoe organization, but like some of my shoes are in the suitcase and I can't get to the suitcase yet because my brother has all the stuff in the way. But eventually I will get that video out to you guys. And I got to get those shoes because I might need them on my trip. So I will see you guys the next time. You'll have a great one. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with in your sewing classes too. That's going to be fun to see what y'all come up with. And I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.